Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to explain how to create a project in Android Studio, and after that, how to test unit testing. Here, I am going to explain two type of unit testing, one each. Let me show you. One is simply unit test, and second one I will use the Mockito library. This is called Mockito library to test the unit testing in Android using the Kotlin language. Let first what we have to do before jump into the unit testing phase. We have to first use the this line in our Gradle. Once we create the project, the line will automatically inserted and synced. So this line is used for normal unit testing, local unit testing using the JUnit library. If you want to create a unit testing using the Mockito, then you have to use this library. We are using the test implementation tag because we will use it locally, and that's why we are using the test implementation. After successfully sync this to library, where I am going to create a two class. First one, if you see that in my application there is a class string helper. It's simply a Kotlin class. Here I have written a function each positive number, where I will take the number and return each boolean. So if the number is positive, then it will return the true. If number is negative, then it will return the false. Now I am going to explain how to create the unit test. To create a unit test, just simply select the class, then right click on that class and then click the generate. Once you click the generate, you will find a test. Once you click on the test, you will find this type of window. Here, the class name is string helper test. It will automatically create it because the class name was string helper. So, as we are creating the testing purpose for using the JUnit 5 library, here is JUnit 5. So, it will automatically create the file name string helper text. Then you have to click the OK. Once you click the OK, the file will save on the test folder. Here you can see that unit test. There are two type of test folder have created once we create the project. First one is test, and second one is Android test. This is used for the different purpose. It is used for instrumented test, and it is used for unit test. Once we create that file, if you take that this class is automatically created, then I have just declaring a variable and getting the instance of ACUT, the string helper class, which I am creating here, string helper class. Now what I have to do, if you see, there are two type of annotation is used. One is before annotation we have to use when we have to initialize some value before starting the test. So once we use the test annotation, that means we are creating this function to test our class or inside the function of a class. So what I am doing here, I have just using the v4 tag, function is set up, and here we are initializing the string helper object. Once we get the object, we'll call the method within the object. That's why we have to use the before function. Now I am going to the test. Here I have written a simple test p1 function. You can write as per your naming conversation. This is not mandatory or this is not predefined function. I have created as my own function for testing purpose. Here SUT already I have getting the instance of the string helper class. So now I am calling the each positive number which I am defined here. And here I have already discussed that we have to take a number which is integer number. So I am passing here the 2. 2 is the positive number, so it should be result true. Now I have to check what result will come. Let test. For test, you have to click on that green arrow sign. If you click on the green arrow sign, then you will find a options run string helper test dot test p1. Now once you click on that function, if you see that yes, the execution is over, and if you get the result is true, output is true. Here I have written println function, output is result, so result should be 2. If I use it here minus 2, what should be the result? The result should be false. Let test and check. Once again I am testing it, and the result is false. So and the build is successful. So and this is the simple unit testing using the JUnit. Now I am going to explain using the mock object. What is mock? Mock is basically used for mocking the object of a class. That means the fake object that is used for some testing purpose. After the complete testing, the object is vanished. So using that mock, we are creating the test cases and execute the test cases and get the result that our functions or class is working or not. Now I am creating a simple function is calculator, simple class calculator, where I am adding two numbers, both are integer and return each integer value, and we subtract two numbers, both are integer and return also integer value. So if we are adding the two numbers, so we are I am returning a plus b. If I am subtracting the two numbers, returning a minus b. Now the same thing we have to do. Select the class, right click, then go to generate, then test. Again we have this test class also created. Now I have to click on the OK, then select the path that unit test. Once we click OK, then the class will be created. Simply calculator example dot class will be created. Everything here I have written is my own function and own logic. So it's depend on your choice how you create the function and what logic should be there. For Mockito library, I have to use this annotation run with Mockito JUnit runner class before the class name. So I have written here. After that, the same thing here. I am getting the object like that. Here I am same thing doing the calculator example class and declaring the class object. Same thing before function is used. I am initializing the calculator example class and then I am using the test. Test here I am creating two a function add to number show value. That means after adding the two number where I am passing here and show the value, print the value. So let's see, once I execute it, run, so what will be the output? 120 should be the output. Let's see what output is there. If you check after add to number 120, that means my function is working properly. If I do the same thing for subtract 180, what would be the result? The result would be 20. Let's see what the result will come. And the result is 20. So this is the function I am going to I have explained using the Mockito JUnit runner, and one is simple JUnit test. And one more thing we can do using the mock object. Here, without creating it, if I simply run using the mock calculator is equal to mockito dot mock. This function is used to create the object of a calculator class. Like that. If I do it using the mockito.mock, then we have I will get the mock object of that particular calculator example class. Before it was not creating using the mockito.mock function, so that is the normal object, this is the fake object. This is the difference, nothing else. This is used in complex unit testing purpose. So I am going to explain in article in every method. So please check out on the article. Thank you for watching. If you have any issue or you can comment out in this video. I will try to explain more and more. Thank you.